So lately I've been busy with my life, so we're going to do this week's stack this week because I only have one issue that I'm checking out on Wednesday. So we're going to do all this stuff from last week, this week, yeah. Alright, so starting off we have Uncanny X-Force number 2 with the new team, Wolverine, Psylocke, Phantom X, and Archangel. Oh, also Deadpool. So I think it's great. We pump right back into the action here. I like the use of the character Holocaust. Hasn't seen a lot since Age of Apocalypse. I know he was in the Exiles for a bit, and so it's nice to see him around. We get right into the action, and Betsy has to kill Warren, but we come to realize that this is only Danger Room Session. I like this a lot because we don't see Danger Room Sessions a lot in the X books anymore, and so I thought that was kind of cool. And from there, we just kind of get to feel of what the new Uncanny X-Force's base looks like. It's called Cavern X, and so it's kind of cool. But anyways, going back a little page. Something I have kind of a question about the book is how Apocalypse is this huge villain and big bad, and he's like reincarnating this little child. And I'm wondering how this happened, I just wanted more explanation on it. I'm sure we'll get it eventually, but I would just like it now. Also, I'm kind of wondering, Hope is possibly the reincarnation of Jean, so is this sort of like going to be a lead to like a dual thing of like Little Apocalypse versus Little Jean or something? I don't know. We'll have to keep reading, I guess. I think it's interesting here how in Cavern X, Wolverine and Angel are talking, and you can tell his order's kind of a little bit abrupt. Because Archangel asked him why Wolverine excluded him from today's Danger Room session. Wolverine says, "You know why? You don't trust me? I trust one of you." So there's already kind of a little thing there, and so maybe that might lead to conflict in further arcs or further issues. We'll have to see, I guess. There's kind of conversations, and there's conversations with Betsy and Angel that I think is really good. And I think it's really good that they're kind of addressing issues that are lingering and weren't resolved in Uncanny X-Men or XMen Legacy, I've talked about here. So they end up going to the blue side of the moon, and they get attacked by the new Horsemen. And there's a lot of action here. But there's something that I'm just not sure about is who are these Horsemen? And they're totally random people. They're not any X characters or anything. But I don't know. That was a good issue. That was great action. One thing a few other things I'm not sure about is I'm not comfortable with Jerome Opeña's art yet. I'm just not used to it. And I'm also kind of wondering, maybe is Havoc and Polaris going to join this team? Because in the big X-Men poster, they're on the X-Force side of it. So maybe they're coming in, and then maybe they'll just crash on the moon, and then they'll meet up, or maybe they're the Horsemen. Who knows? I'm really interested in this book, and I think it's great. So check it out. 4.5 out of 5 for me this week. Check out Uncanny X-Force number 2 if you still can.